So last week I hinted that we could see a lot of movement in the markets this week, and it certainly did not disappoint. So welcome to this week's Mortgage Minutes with Mitch. I am Mitch Jenkins, Senior Loan Officer with Your Home Financial. So first up, we got the CPI numbers, Consumer Price Index. Now, while it showed inflation was 0.1% hotter than expectations, the year-over-year numbers did drop and we're at 3.1%. Remember, the Fed's target is 2%, so we're getting there. That was followed up by the Producer Price Index numbers, and that actually came in well below expectations. Now, that's good news because if producers are paying less for the goods that they're going to eventually sell to consumers, then that should eventually trickle down and we'll see consumers paying less, so that should help future CPI reports. And then lastly, we had the Federal Reserve final meeting in 2023, and they held rates. They didn't raise them or lower them, which is pretty much what was expected, but the surprise came after the press conference. So Jerome Powell, the head of the Federal Reserve, came out and usually has a very hawkish tone. Well, this time, he actually indicated that we could see 3 rate hikes in 2024. Markets absolutely loved that news. So I'll point to the Dow Jones, which closed for the first time over 37,000 in its history. So that was very great news for the stock market and mortgage rates as well. So it wasn't that long ago, we were over 8% the average mortgage rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage. Now, we've since dipped to about 6 months lows as of today, so very welcome news for anybody looking to purchase a home in the near future. I do want to point out that there could still be some volatility. So this morning, John Williams, not to be confused with this John Williams, who's responsible for some of the best music scores of all time in cinematic history. This John Williams, who was the head of the New York Federal Reserve, he came out and said, hey, temper expectations. The Fed is still considering tightening if things change. So just reminded us that, hey, we're not out of the woods just yet. But I will point to, if you are thinking about buying but worried about what rates are going to do in the next year, we have our guarantee in place. So if you do purchase a home now, you can rest assured that if they drop by the end of 2024, we're going to waive our origination fee to help you take advantage and get that lower rate. So nothing should be holding you back at this point. Let me know how I can help you. We'd love the opportunity. So as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.